The birth of Hercules. May the gods favor you when your time comes, with no long painful waiting, when you call on Eileithyia, who attends the pangs and fears of labor. To myself she was by Juno's influence most difficult, for when the natal day of Hercules, my greatly toiling son, drew close, and now the sun had reached the 10th of heaven's signs, my burden strained my womb, and what I bore was huge. You could be sure that hidden weight was Jove's begetting. Then my pains grew worse, more than I could endure. Why, even now I feel cold shudders as I speak, and pain recalled is pain renewed. For 7 nights, for 7 days in torture, overwhelmed in agony, I stretched my arms to heaven and called Lucina and the gods of birth. I called and called, she came indeed, but bribed beforehand, ready to donate my life to spiteful Juno. On that altar there, before the door, she sat and heard my groans. Legs crossed, right over left, and fingers locked, she barred the birth. Enchanted silent spells, spells that held back the birth as it began. I strained and struggled. Mad with pain, I screamed abuse in vain at Jove's ingratitude. I longed to die. My protests would have moved a block of granite. Theban matrons came to add their prayers and comfort my distress. One of my maids was there, a low-born girl, my golden-haired Galanthus, always active to do my bidding, and a favorite for her good services. She realized that spiteful Juno had some plot in hand, and on her frequent errands in and out she saw the goddess sitting by the altar, arms round her knees and fingers linked, and said, "Whoever you may be, congratulate our mistress. Lady Alcmena is delivered, her prayers are answered, and her babe is born." Up sprang the great birth goddess in dismay, and loosed her linking hands, and as the bonds were loosed, I was delivered of my child. Galanthus laughed at the goddess she deceived, so is the story told, and as she laughed, the cruel goddess seized her by the hair and dragged her to the ground, and when she tried to rise, prevented her, and changed her arms to 4 legs. Though her shape is different, she's active now as ever, and her back still keeps her golden color, and because out of her mouth came lies that aided birth, out of her mouth her young are born. My door she's in and out of, as she was before.